It's time for the Coach's Corner Show with your host, Pat Disabato.
Hello, welcome to the Coach's Corner Show brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'm your host, Pat Disabato from the Daily Southtown newspaper, and we are at Joey's Red Hots, 115th Street and Western Avenue in Morgan Park. Love this place. Great addition to the area. They also have a location in Orland Park, 174th and Wolf Road. Great show for you tonight, folks. St. Rita football coach Todd Kuska will be our first guest. Talk about the Mustangs. They're in the Catholic League playoffs. Todd's been around a while, led him to a 7A state championship back in 2006. A little bit of a disappointing regular season, but Mustangs are looking to get things rolling here and win the Prep Bowl championship. Also going to have on Nick Folletti, one of the owners of Joey's Red Hots, talking all things Joey's. Got their food trucks, holidays are coming up. They do a lot of catering. Just a great place, folks. All right, we are going to go to a Beggar's Pizza timeout. Remember, join the Big Cheese Loyalty Program. Plenty of perks, specials. Go to beggarspizza.com. We return. St. Rita football coach Todd Kuska will be our guest. Stay tuned.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
Hello, boys. I'm a drop-dead gorgeous pepperoni sausage, hold the vegetables deep dish pizza. Just look at my cheese. Your place or mine. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
My experience was nice. It was easy, no pressure, easy sales. The first experience was so good that I kept coming back.
When I arrived to Apple Chevy, I was impressed. Just started with my dad, and then my dad recommended me like, hey, go to Apple Chevy, don't go to a different dealership, they help you out.
Having surgery or dealing with some type of nagging pain that limits your function? Then get to Athletics. We offer treatment for all types of orthopedic injuries, work-related injuries, and sports injuries. Therapists with over 20 years of experience provide treatment that is efficient and effective. Our 2,000 square foot clinics offer state-of-the-art equipment from HydroTrack, Blankenship, and Biodex. If your doctor suggests physical therapy, then you suggest Athletics, where every patient is treated like a champion.
Hello, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we are at Joey's Red Hots, 115th and Western. Great spot. And our first guest tonight, an old friend, St. Rita football coach Todd Kuska. Got to go lefty, my man.
Yep, no problem. How we doing?
Thanks for coming on board.
Yep, always a pleasure.
And we have some late breaking news, folks. Late breaking news.
Yep.
St. Rita Catholic League playoffs. They were supposed to play Hope Academy in the quarterfinals Friday night at 7 o'clock. That will not happen, correct?
Yeah, they called, they forfeited this week. It's a smaller school. They had some injuries, they said, and wouldn't be able to, put together a team to be competitive out there. So it's disappointing. You always want to play, but I feel for them. But in the same right, our guys are hungry. So a little bit different. We had a bye 2 weeks ago. So it's almost the same procedure for us this week.
Yep, so you're waiting to face the winner of St. Lawrence and De La Salle?
Yes.
Correct?
Yep.
So that will be for the semifinal and the right to go to the Prep Bowl championship.
Right, and that will be at St. Rita.
That will be at St. Rita. You already got
sure. Yeah.
Probably a Friday, you're thinking?
That's what I would assume, yeah. Since the Prep Bowl's on a Friday, you like to keep everything on a Friday.
Okay. All right, so what's the message you kind of tell your players going through this week and just in general after the regular season to kind of keep them motivated to play in a Prep Bowl?
I always tell our guys, everybody's goal is to win a championship, and I say I want to be playing Thanksgiving weekend. And I've said time before, if it's a state championship, it's a Prep Bowl championship, it's a championship. Now, obviously, we knew before the state playoffs were coming out that we weren't going to make that route. So, you shift your focus, and it's a chance to keep playing football. There's a lot of seniors that may never play football again. Yep. So this is their opportunity to continue, as I say, put the jersey on one more day. Make sure today's not your last practice. And so that's what it is. It's disappointing that we're not playing a game this week, but we'll have a few practices and keep it fun, keep it light, and and get them motivated, keep going for next week.
Well, you talk about the seniors, and what about kind of younger guys, man. I don't know if you bring up any freshmen, but sophomores and juniors to get an opportunity to experience Catholic League playoffs.
It's a great opportunity for younger guys to come up and get a taste of playing on the varsity, especially like last week. Our game, the speed of the game changes so much from freshmen to sophomores to varsity. So it's a great opportunity to practice. We get to see them. They get to see how things are done by varsity players, and some of them get a chance to contribute, and it's great experience. It's great experience for the program and keeping guys interested in football.
And is that the thing that excites you most about being able to extend this season a couple weeks or what?
I'm very excited for the seniors. I always want those guys, and I told them, I said, when I played, we were unfortunately eliminated early in the second round of playoffs. Did not have the opportunity at that point, and I said we would have all, we would have done anything we could to keep playing. Yep. And so these guys, I'm excited for the seniors, but at the same rate, looking down the road, I'm very excited to see the freshmen, a couple of them, and the sophomores, up with us getting that experience that you can't get, in just a regular season. It's playoff time, and you're playing with juniors and seniors and seeing the speed and type of the game that's played.
Yeah, and I think it's a good message because, when you're a senior in high school, it's a long season, the off season nowadays, and you're probably maybe ready, a couple kids are probably ready to hang it up, but you look back 10 years from now, 20 years from now, you're going to be like, man, I'm so glad I got these extra games, practices with my brothers, right? Right.
We win a Prep Bowl championship, which is our goal now. It's going to be no different in 10, 15 years when guys come back for their anniversary reunions. You want a championship. And that's what it's all about. Playing football for the love of it, with your teammates, with your brothers, and keeping going.
Yep. Well, your lower levels had a pretty successful run this year, man. Freshmen and sophomores both 7-2?
Yeah, they were both. Yeah, they both had great seasons. Very excited with that. We had a number of freshmen that were up on the sophomores throughout the year as well. So very excited about our younger levels. We got a good number of those guys up with us right now, competing, and a couple of guys played. A couple freshmen actually played meaningful roles this past Friday.
Where do you see the biggest impact from those lower levels, possibly for next year?
Definitely linemen. We've had haven't had a big group of linemen, and I mean that figuratively and literally. So we've got some big kids on the freshman level and on the sophomores, that will make an impact for us next year. So we'll be a little young in that avenue probably next year, but this is why they're getting the experience now. So we won't be short on experience.
Yep. Despite the fact that this senior class didn't qualify for the state playoffs, what do you see their legacy? What are they left?
Oh, they're still fighting. They're still fighting, and they're still playing. They're still having fun, and that's what we want. Football's a great game, a great avenue for that. It's the ultimate team sport, and it teaches them to be teammates, to be brothers, and they're still playing together. They're still competing together, and still have a chance at the end of the year, to get a championship. And so that'll be their legacy, that they're still here. A lot of guys can fold up, and season's over after regular season. These guys are fighting hard to win a championship and keep playing together.
And to say you win a championship your senior year, Prep Bowl championship, the legacy and the tradition, that's pretty big, man.
Yep, I agree.
All right, folks, we are going to go to, since my guy Gerard's slacking right now, I think it's a Lisa Thomas Salon timeout. 3 locations, Mokina, Tinley Park, Orland Park. We come back, more with St. Rita football coach Todd Kuska. Stay tuned.
At Lisa Thomas Salon, we think loving yourself and your selfie starts with the perfect stylist. That's why we've assembled an amazing team, each with a unique passion for beauty, providing the perfect combination of innovation and experience. Then adding just a little bit of fun. For hair, skin, nails, and makeup, no one does beautiful like Lisa Thomas. Because life's too exciting to settle for the same old thing. Schedule today at Lisa Thomas Salon, a Redken Elite partner with 3 area locations.
Bob's Auto Body and Repair in Blue Island has been prospering since 1968 when Robert Warniak Sr. opened a business. Bob's goal? To go above and beyond to satisfy their customers. Whether it's a small ding or a major collision repair, Bob's is a trained technician and state-of-the-art equipment to meet the high standards their customers expect and that Bob's demands. Bob's also offers complete mechanical services for your automobile, from an oil change to brake repairs. Mention this ad, Bob's will detail your car for free with any auto body work or give you a free oil change with any mechanical work. Bob's Auto Body and Repair, Blue Island.
If you're suffering from physical pain, nothing else matters. The one thing that should is Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, because experience never mattered more. Serving the community for 25 years with over 90 years of combined orthopedic experience, our fellowship-trained surgeons provide individualized care to those suffering from orthopedic pain. We deliver comprehensive care from diagnostic to surgical to rehabilitative services, all under one roof in each of our locations. Midwest Orthopedic Consultants, bringing university-level orthopedic care close to home.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. If you're just joining us, we are at Joey's Red Hots, 115th and Western Avenue, and it is a phenomenal spot. Next segment, we're going to talk to owner Nick Folletti about Joey's. And you know what? This guy right here, St. Rita football coach Todd Kuska, he can attest to its greatness because he downed a Polish sausage fry and a drink $5 special every day.
Yep, in about 5 minutes too. So it was excellent. It was good work, Joe.
That's good stuff, man. That's good stuff. All right, real quickly, Trevor Toby, a junior offensive lineman for you. He's got some Blue Island ties. I grew up with his father. A hell of a hockey player. His father was a great hockey player. But I understand, so we're taping Monday. Tuesday, yesterday, since this is airing Wednesday, he had surgery on his ACL.
Right, yes. He was injured week 2. Came back, rehab for a couple of weeks, and wanted to keep going as much as he could. Played for a few more weeks. Really toughed it out, but just couldn't go any further. Yeah, his surgery Tuesday morning, so we'll hopefully wishing him all the best.
Yep, and he'll be back next year.
He'll be back fine. He'll be good, ready to go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. All right, well, let's talk about this team. I mean, you finished 3-6. I know you had some high expectations going into this thing, man. What do you attribute it to? Just a tough non-conference schedule, that's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt. The starting off the way we did in both those teams, I think JC and Richards have a legit shot at winning a state championship, and those were our non-conference games. So we didn't get off on the right foot. Obviously, we lost those games, and a lot of turnovers early on. Not a lot of big stops early on. We've cleaned up both sides of the game, and it just playing in a tough conference, and when the ball doesn't go your way, it's tough. It's tough to look at the kids, and I know they're fighting. I know they're trying as hard as they can. It just didn't work out for us. So you just keep them focused, keep them moving forward, and we've moved forward. We've had some success, and we're starting to get things going.
Yeah. Now, the big news a couple weeks ago was the announcement that the Catholic League and East Suburban Catholic Conference are merging, and the schedule has come out. And well, before we get to the schedule part, what are your thoughts on merging these two conferences, which has happened?
We've done it before. We've done it before. I think I was the only head coach in the league that's been through it very early on in the late '90s. We did it, and it was different because you're playing some teams you don't normally play. It's obviously I don't think it was too successful because it only stuck around for 4 years. So there's differing opinions of what conference is this, what's the name, so there's still a lot of things to be decided upon. Will it work? Won't it work? It didn't work before. I'm not saying it's not going to work now, but it's different. You've got 2 big major conferences. So we'll see. I know the conference schedule came out, and it's a little disappointing with some of the games and things that we've got. Non-traditional rivals and stuff aren't on there, but it's the schedule. It is what it is. We're going to play whoever we're told to play, and and move on. Hopefully we'll get a chance to face some rivals in the playoffs and things, but that's what it is.
And that's the most disappointing aspect of this for me, because hey, if you're going to rip something up and put it together, St. Rita has to play Brother Rice and Mount Carmel during the regular season, man. And it's going to be 2 years without them, right?
Right. Well, this year we didn't face Mount Carmel. They were in a different division, and we knew all along that's going to change back, and this will eventually change back, So it is disappointing, but it's right now that's what it is, And like I said, I'm not in charge of scheduling or anything, and it's however they did it, it worked out, and this is what it is. So we'll play the schedule that we're told, and we'll do as well as we can, and hopefully get a chance to face some guys down the road in the playoffs.
And you still, for next year, non-conference wise, you're opening up with JCA at your place this time, right?
At home, and then at Richards week 2.
Week 2. So that stays the same.
Set. Yeah, that's
you're golden there.
Yeah.
All right. So I was at Rita a couple weeks ago, and man, you talk about some capital upgrades.
Yeah, definitely.
It's it's unbelievable, man.
Yeah.
New weight room,
Yeah,
correct? New gym
fantastic.
floor?
We just opened up the weight room last Wednesday. Was the first time we used it, and our guys were jacked about it. And and obviously we didn't have practice today, so they lifted. And we got guys that are dying to get in the weight room now.
Yeah.
And it's a college level weight room. It really is. There's a turf section in there for drills, for core work, for sled work, for all kinds of stuff. So it's. I left there today. It was packed with football guys. The swim team was in there. The lacrosse guys were in there. Every team you can imagine that's lifting now is in there. So it's a
they're
rocking
motivated,
place.
inspired.
Yeah.
And I know the baseball field that they had addition of a clubhouse in there.
Clubhouse, locker room and facility out there.
Yep.
That's not done yet. That'll be done by the time baseball comes around. And the gym was completely overhauled, new floor, new stands, dining hall, air conditioning put in. I mean, just upgrades all over. So it's there's definitely a great time to be a part of St. Rita.
Yeah, and El Presidente, Mike Zunick, I know that was his baby, that locker room for the clubhouse, baseball, and he got it done.
He got it done.
So
yeah. And
that's awesome, man. And we should talk about this. December 1st is testing day, correct?
Yeah, about 3 weeks now. So about 3 weeks away. St. Rita, I love my experience at St. Rita. Obviously, I'm still there.
Well, he's no longer.
I've got my junior son that's there, and I got an 8th grader that'll be there. But really, I've told kids there's no better time. It was a great time when I was there, but with the upgrades, I mean, they've got a top-notch. We've got a full-time strength coach now for all sports that's there in the mornings, 6:30 to 8:30, and then after school for everybody and anybody. Alums can come in after like 1:30 and use the weight room. It's just upgrades everywhere. There's still big plans going on for new home stands and football locker room, training room. So it's definitely a great time to be a part of St. Rita.
Yeah, exciting time, man. All right, Todd. Well, we appreciate you coming on board again, my man. I know you got to get back to St. Rita.
It's always
got
good
some
being
things
here.
to do, and we appreciate it, my man. Good luck and win that prep bowl, man.
Thank you very much.
All right, folks, we are going to go to an athletics, sports, and orthopedic physical therapy timeout. 2 locations, Oak Lawn and Orland Park. When we come back, Nick Folletti, not only is he the owner of this establishment, he's also a Providence grad, man. So we're going to talk a little Providence with him and talk about this outstanding establishment. What a marquee for 115th and Western Avenue here in Morgan Park. We'll be back. Athletic, Sports, and Orthopedic Physical Therapy is a 2,200 square foot facility that includes the latest in rehabilitation equipment, including the HydroTrack underwater treadmill. All therapists at Athletics are experienced and offer hands-on treatment for patients that require such therapy. Whether it's your feet, ankles, knees, hips, lower back, shoulders, elbows, wrists, neck, or jaw, Athletics is here to help. We at Athletics understand you as a patient have the right to choose where you receive treatment. Ask your physician if Athletics, with locations in Oak Lawn and Orland Park, is right for you. Whether you're in the mood for a Chicago-style hot dog, Italian beef sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, or charbroiled cheeseburger, Joey's Red Hots has you covered. In the mood for something lighter, Joey's Salads promises to hit the spot. Looking to cool off on a hot day or after a workout? Joey's refreshing homemade Italian ice will satisfy. Come check out Joey's Red Hots at 17400 Wolf Road in Orland Park or at 115th Street and Western Avenue in the Beverly community, where they're open until 5 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. No matter which location you visit, Joey's Red Hots promises to provide exceptional tasting food at an affordable price.
We came up with a bunch of clever commercial ideas to entice you into trying Beggar's Pizza. We decided to let the food speak for itself.
I'm a half sausage for you and your husband and a half just cheese for the kids, who never seem to stop moving. Go ahead and take the night off, Mom. I got you covered. Beggar's Pizza. We lay it on thick.
All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. I'd like to thank St. Rita football coach Todd Kuska for being our guest. And next up, the owner of Joey's Red Hots, Nick Folletti. Nick, how you doing, my man?
Pat, pleasure. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful, and thanks for hosting us here,
Thanks
and thanks
for
for being a
tonight.
sponsor. And let me tell you, man, you turned an eyesore at 115th and Western into a place that this community can be proud of, man. You guys did an unbelievable job.
Yeah, it was a long time coming. Through the planning stages from the minute we had the opportunity to come in here to the day we opened on May 7th. It was a grind day in and day out to get the place looking like it is today, and just give the community something they're proud of over here on a Flagship's corner across the street from their big sports complex.
Yeah,
so.
man, it's great. I'm in here at least once a week, and I just love the fact I'll see like 4 kids like 10, 11, 12 years old in here ordering some fries, hot dogs, and it's a neighborhood joint. That's what's cool. They're just walking here,
Yeah, and that's our biggest mission, and you see it over at our store our restaurant in Orland Park as well, is family friendly and affordable pricing. We want to be a place that you come to for a family dinner. You can enjoy it. You don't have anything to worry about. The kids are safe, nothing to worry about, and you can get in and out for a family of 4 for under $20 and have a good meal.
A great meal. You're being a little humble. A great meal. And folks, I'm talking Italian beef fry, drink. Fries come with every sandwich. You're talking $6. My go-to is that Philly chicken. Love that. Fried drink, $6. The gyro, outstanding. Italian beef. I haven't had anything that's not just knocked my socks off, man. You guys have done a great job, and it's very affordable, quality. And that's why you guys have been successful. And we should say 174th and Wolf is the other location. That's the flagship, correct?
Yep. And we actually just opened on October 22nd. Our pizza place finally got the doors open, so it's been crazy these last couple months. It's been awesome for us as a group and all the partners and everything, just enjoying it. It's been a crazy ride, and it's not slowing down anytime soon.
Yeah, and you got the holidays coming up, but I know you guys are big with the food trucks, man, and I know you do a lot of stuff with high school teams, correct?
Yes, we do. So this year we catered all of the pasta dinners. I call them pasta dinners at Providence. We had pasta dinners on Thursday nights and then pregame meals on Friday for Richards High School. We were out at JCA Rita the first week. We've been out to Providence a bunch of times. Our trucks are being... My partner and one of my partners was very big in high school football, multiple state championships. So giving back to our alma mater and also other high school programs in the areas is something we love doing. So having the trucks out there providing a great food for not only the players but the fans, and just enjoying it, being able to be part of it.
And we should mention 2008 Providence graduate, played on a football team and baseball team for the Celtics. And now holidays coming up. You guys do a ton of catering.
Yeah.
Right? Go to Joey's Red Hots on the website to get some information. Also, they can call, right?
Yep. Yeah, you can call our catering line. Call Cousin Tony, 708-654-8000. Everyone thinks, oh, you're a hot dog stand. What kind of catering do you really have? We, from chicken parmesan, chicken franchise, chicken piccata, sausage and pepper. It is, we take it to the next level. Being Italian, you know what it's like. There's never a bad meal in the house with the family recipe. So we want to provide that great food for all of our customers on the higher end as well.
Yeah, and hours, you open at 10 a.m. every day, correct?
Yeah, 10:30. 10:30. Yeah, whenever the food. Technically 10:30 is the start time, but whenever the food's prepped, the doors are unlocked and everyone comes in. So.
And weekends, Friday and Saturday, you guys are open until 2 now, right?
Yes, that 2? Yep, 2 a.m.
And what about during the week?
During the week, midnight, we shut down at midnight. We got a lot of business coming from with the men's hockey leagues and stuff, so we want to give them something to have. And
late night eats, man. It's a great option in this neighborhood, because up and down in Western, you could do the liquor part of it. Man, you need something to eat sometimes,
exactly,
man.
Yeah.
And you guys are here.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. So it's nice.
What was it about this location that was so attractive to you guys, man?
I don't know. Just the location across the street from the sports complex. We had a lot of conversations with Alderman O'Shea, who turned us onto this location. So we appreciate him, everything he's done for us, throughout this whole process, and tipping us off to this location and recommending us be here. He wanted to put a family-friendly restaurant with a great atmosphere across the street from their sports complex. So we were honored to be selected for that. And when you're on the corner of any street, your traffic count's going to heavily increase. Easy access in and out. It was just a perfect storm.
Yeah.
Perfect timing, perfect storm, and we couldn't be happier.
Yeah, and you guys did it right, man. You spared no expense. The color scheme's outstanding. Inside, you guys cleaned it up. It's an amazing addition to this area, man. There's no doubt about that. Yeah. And quickly, man, Providence-wise, you played for Mark Smith, right?
Yes, I did.
For baseball and football. Cogs?
Cogsy, yep.
So what do you remember most about those experiences, man?
for both of those, both of my juniors, going into both of my juniors, I got new head coaches. Matt Seffner hung up his hat, the blue hat, after so many years.
And hundreds of victories, and nine state championships, right?
Yeah, and it's funny because my dad, my uncle, my brother, my cousin, my whole family played for Coach Seff. So, it was an honor to be part of him, at the younger years, freshman and sophomore. But welcoming Coach Cogs, being really close with his son Mark, and I are still very close friends. So it was an awesome new face. He was a phenomenal coach. He still is today. And then same thing with on the baseball side. Mark Smith came in that year, after Rod had his legacy there and his stamp in the Providence history books. And, Mark Smith, a whole new train of thought, more of the collegiate coaching coming from JJC under Wayne King for so many years. And it was awesome. It was nice to have both of them as coaches, and not only were they great coaches, but they shape us into be great men. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Both those guys, phenomenal people. Yes, just great people who players could look up to. You know what I mean? Just great leaders, man. All right, Nick, thanks a lot, my man.
I appreciate you guys coming out tonight.
Again, thanks for all the support, my man, and we'll talk to you soon. Folks, we're going to go to a Labriola Bakery Cafe timeout. When we return, Players of the Week, stick around.
Looking for a unique dining experience with incredible food? Then check out Labriola Bakery Cafe. Opened by Rich Labriola, Chicago's premier artisan baker, you know they'll have great bread, but you won't believe the rest of their menu. Wood-fired Neapolitan pizzas, fresh pasta, and their world-famous Richie Burger. There's also homemade gelato and, of course, their famous bread. Labriola Bakery Cafe and Neapolitan Pizzeria, conveniently located in the Oakbrook Promenade.
At Lisa Thomas Salon, we think loving yourself and your selfie starts with the perfect stylist. That's why we've assembled an amazing team, each with a unique passion for beauty, providing the perfect combination of innovation and experience, then adding just a little bit of fun. For hair, skin, nails, and makeup, no one does beautiful like Lisa Thomas, because life's too exciting to settle for the same old thing. Schedule today at Lisa Thomas Salon, a Redfin Elite partner with 3 area locations.
Whether you're in the mood for a Chicago-style hot dog, Italian beef sandwich, Philly cheesesteak, or charbroiled cheeseburger, Joey's Red Hots has you covered. In the mood for something lighter, Joey's Salads promises to hit the spot. Looking to cool off on a hot day or after a workout? Joey's refreshing homemade Italian ice will satisfy. Come check out Joey's Red Hots at 17400 Wolf Road in Orland Park or at 115th Street and Western Avenue in the Beverly community, where they're open until 5 a.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. No matter which location you visit, Joey's Red Hots promises to provide exceptional tasting food at an affordable price. All right, welcome back to the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by Beggar's Pizza. All right, let's go to Players of the Week. The Labriola Bakery Cafe Golden Baguette Player of the Week, Mike Marquette, rushed for 189 yards and a touchdown, completed 10 of 19 passes for 103 yards and a touchdown to lead Marist to a 38-35. Come for a behind win over Naperville Central in the Class 8A second-round battle. The Redhawks advance to the quarterfinals. They play home with Flossmoor Saturday, 1 o'clock in Flossmoor. That should be a doozy, so we'll hook up Mike with a nice $25 gift card, compliments of Labriola Bakery Cafe in Oakbrook, Streeterville, Stan's Donuts, and LaBarra. Use it anywhere you want there. The Lisa Thomas Salon Teen Club Player of the Week. We're going to hook up Marist Volleyball's Myriad Boyle. 8 digs, 5 aces, 14 service points to lead the Redhawks to a 25-10, 25-13 win over Young in the Class 4A Riverside Brookfield Super Sectional. We're going to hook Myriad with a nice gift certificate, compliments of Lisa Thomas Salon, Mokina, Tinley Park, Orland Park. Remember, kids, $27 haircuts for girls, $17 haircuts for boys. Just show your high school ID. All right, we got to wrap this up soon because my boy Gerard Grabowski, this food scent coming from Joey's, he's losing his mind. All right, high and tight, folks. 10 out of 13 local teams advance to the quarters. It's a great time for this area in the football playoffs. Good luck to all the teams. We'll see you next week.